So 6 years ago, a nascent, unborn even cryptocurrency called Zcash was about to emerge on the scene. Zcash uses a new technology, a new math really, called zero knowledge proofs that lets you prove that something is true without revealing anything about what it is that you're proving, including not only the thing itself, but your identity. This is great for cryptocurrency because it means that not only can you shield the values that are being sent, but you don't need to reveal even a public key. So it's perfect true privacy. Ironically, in order to pull this off, you have to actually rely on human beings to do a very elaborate process known as the creation ceremony. Zcash recruited 6 people from around the world, each of which participated by doing an elaborate series of steps that resulted in them briefly owning part of what's called the creation key. All 6 of these pieces of the key, if they were ever united, would give the owner the ability to create infinite anonymous cryptocurrency. But if only one of these people destroyed their part of the private creation key, that meant the ceremony had succeeded, these zero knowledge proofs could be enacted, and no one could copy the cryptocurrency. We learned the first 5 identities of those people almost immediately after the ceremony was revealed, but the 6th person's identity was a pseudonym, John Dobbertin. We now know that John Dobbertin was Edward Snowden, and he participated with an agreement with Zuko Wilcox, the CEO of the Zcash company that created Zcash, to protect his privacy until he felt safe revealing it. We now have been able to put together a lot of the backstory about Edward Snowden's involvement. What I think is most interesting is Snowden didn't just follow orders, right? Like everybody had to follow a certain series of requirements. Like you had to buy a new computer that no one had ever used before. It had to have never been connected to the internet so that no one online knew anything about the computer. It was Snowden himself that actually made a crucial recommendation that ended up being followed by every participant. Basically, that you had to buy this hardware from a location that not even you knew existed until you bought it. So like, for example, if you needed a computer, you had to just drive around randomly until you found a place that sold computers, and you had to go in and buy that computer. We're literally 3 minutes before you didn't even know you were going to be doing that. This is a tactic that Zuko says the CIA employs to ensure perfect privacy and security. This is something that Zcash followed at the advice of Edward Snowden. The last thing I should say, to be totally clear, I did not interview Edward Snowden for this story. I approached him and conversed with a couple of his representatives. The video is our sole source, but I was able to interview Zuko Wilcox and got some really fun little anecdotes about the process. Notably, counterintuitively, you think of the proverbial disguise. This is the glasses with the big nose and the mustache, that you can put on to cover your face. Snowden actually did the opposite of that because he's so known for his glasses that when he wanted to hide his identity, he actually took his glasses off. And apparently when Snowden walks around Moscow, if he has his glasses on, everybody recognizes him, but if he takes his glasses off, no one knows who he is. Zcash is now valued at over $2 billion. The privacy coin space is now an $11 billion space, according to data from CoinMarketCap. And we're seeing as a number of regulations go in place that look to force disclosures about personal identity and increasing interest in this privacy coin space.